Hey, this is Mark from Mobile Geeks, and today we're going to take a look at the new OnePlus 3. And when we hear OnePlus something, all we think is a flagship killer. And let's take a look if the OnePlus 3 really is a flagship killer again. What are its strengths, what are the weaknesses, and if you have any questions, please put them down in the comment section, and let's take a look what the OnePlus 3 can do. So let's start with a quick unboxing, and by quick I really mean blazing fast, because when we open the package there is the OnePlus 3. We have standard with all smartphones. We have this here where it is quick start guide, the opener which looks like a smiley face, and my personal favorite, an included never settle sticker. Besides that, there is a nice little thank you note which says that we are at OnePlus 3, we're a community, etc, etc. And then there is the dash charger and a USB Type-C charging cable, and that's basically all. So let's take a deeper look now. So here is it, the OnePlus 3. We have a 5.5-inch 1080p AMOLED display. We have a fingerprint sensor which is really fast but also capacitive, which means it doesn't have any travel. We have a Snapdragon 820 with up to 2.2 gigahertz. We have 6 GB of RAM. And besides that, we have an 8 megapixel front-facing camera, a 16 megapixel back camera, and let's take a look. We have the mono speaker, USB Type-C, we have a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, we have the power switch on the side, the dual nano SIM tray on the right side also, which doesn't have an addition for micro SD cards. We have a volume rocker on the left side, and my personal favorite, the notification slider, which can turn your phone to silent, to priority messages, or to all messages. The top is very clear. The unibody itself also is a very clear. I like the feel of the material. Also, it lies very nice into your hand. But what I don't like is that in the OnePlus 2, we always had those signature back cover with the sandstone cover or the other materials you could choose. Now it's a unibody device, and they thought about that. But their solution is to have snap-on covers. And personally, I'm not a huge fan of snap-on covers because I always think this looks a little bit like an alien, and the designers didn't think to make a great smartphone and then cover it up in a snap-on cover. The covers also come in all the different materials you already know from the OnePlus 2. I'd say it's time to take a look into the device. Let's talk about the display. We have a 5.5-inch display like I told you earlier. We have 1080p, which is good for your battery life, and the colors are very good from what I could tell so far, so I like the colors. We will show you some photos later on. I did with the cameras where you can see the colors really pop out. The viewing angle is very stable, so no matter from what direction you're looking at the device, you always have a quite good read. What you can see, the viewing angle is good, but the screen protector isn't that good, because you always see this little gap here between the screen and the screen protector. This drives me nuts, but besides that, the display really is good. So let's talk about the camera, and as I said, we have a 16 megapixels camera, which has a quite quick autofocus, which I was really satisfied using. You could like just pull it out and take a quick shot, and most of the times it really was on point. The HDR mode is automatic as a standard setting. You can disable it or you can leave it in automatic. There is an HD mode which is supposed to give you a little bit better outdoor pictures. I really didn't see that huge difference, but maybe that's just me. When we go for the modes, we have the slow motion, we have video, we have a pro mode, which is has the ISO settings down to 100, up to 32,000. Wow. We have white balance, we have the exposures, whoops, and this is the what do you say, the focus, of course. Let's put it back in automatic and just let me demonstrate how quick the autofocus is. I really think most of the times, of course, this was a little bit slow, but in the outdoor, I really had some good shots with that. It also has a front-facing camera, which has 8 megapixel and which has the smile automatic. So I'll smile for you. It's creepy, sorry. And yeah, it takes a selfie when you smile. That's almost the biggest. Sorry. That's almost. Oh, come on. Yeah. Stop it before I continue smiling. For settings, it doesn't have that much. You can put a 3x3 raster. We have the time for the, I don't know the English word for that, but you know what I mean, right? Somebody please put the English name for this auto timer. It's a timer. Please, it's a timer, so you don't need to put it down in the comments. We can make 16:9 pictures, 1x1, 4x3. Basically, this is just the standard Google Photos app. You probably should download a better one from the store. So let me show you some pictures I took with the phone. And as I said, I'm quite pleased with the quality of the pictures I made. For an example, I went to a wakeboarding cable, which is built into an old swimming pool. And as you can see, let me take a picture from the wakeboards here. Colors, even when the weather isn't that sunny, are quite good. You can zoom in a lot. We have a lot of details here. Also in the helmet, we have the details like scratches and stuff like that. And let's go to the next pictures, talking about scratches. These are two wakeboards here, and as we can see here, this is been ridden a long time and has got a lot of scratches. I did go a little bit closer to get a macro, and as you can see, camera quality, even zoomed in, is pretty good and pretty accurate. Also in difficult light conditions, like in a restaurant with a low light setting or relatively low light, I was able to get some good shots of the food. I can't look at those too long because I get hungry. Let me take another outdoor picture here, for example, and then that's about that. Again, when we zoom in, we can see a lot of details here, like the rust, and it's still, I'd say, does a quite good job on these pictures here. So camera is good. The display is, I'd say, almost great. And let's talk about performance next. Next thing we're going to talk about is the battery life. Battery life with a 3000 milliampere accu isn't great, but it's good enough. It can get you through the day. What I personally liked a lot about this is the quick charging function, because as you can see here, the last time I completely charged my phone was at 6 p.m. You can see some more screenshots about charging and discharging times in the article. But what I really like, and I think it will be the same this evening, I don't necessarily put this phone on the power on the evening. You know, normally when I'm going to sleep, I also plug my phone in, but with the OnePlus 3 and the so-called dash charger, it's a little bit different of a story, because this dash charger actually puts 60% of battery life in 30 minutes into the phone. And the really nice thing is they changed the power management somehow. That means when you're charging your phone, the phone doesn't get warm anymore. The charger does, but the phone really stays cool. You also can charge it while you're playing games, having it on heavy duty, and the charger really does the job. And for me, that led that I take the charger with me, and I charge the phone when it's necessary, and not like a precautionary action at the evening like I did with most of my other phones. So this is about the battery life. It's okay. The charger is great. So let's jump to the next thing. After we talked about the battery life, which is quite okay, I think it's notable that the performance really is great in this thing. Like I said, Snapdragon 820 with up to 2.2 gigahertz. We have 6 gigabyte of RAM, which really means this is a beast when it comes to gameplay. And I'd say let's demonstrate this by playing a round of Asphalt 8 starter race with our Dutch Dart GT. To make it fair, it's like a reasonably priced car in top gear. One thing which I don't put it on full volume yet is what I already mentioned. The sound, we have a mono speaker here. The sound is okay, but I really don't like the position of the speaker because I tend to hold my phone like this when I'm gaming, which means the home button on the right side, because probably why I'm a right-handed person, and you can really like hold it up very easily, and you have to be careful if you want to hear while you're driving. So let's take a look at the performance. And when I say performance, I don't necessarily mean my driving performance, because that isn't that good. I rather mean, so please don't concentrate on my driving, concentrate on the screen, on the cars. Make sure that you don't see any lags, because I can't see any lag. After all, oopsala, I think I made it first. Oh yeah, I am. No, I'm not first. I was surprised for a moment. I'm not that good into this mobile racing games. Although I have quite a run right now. There's planes flying by. Oh no. Yeah, so scenery is okay. Oops, there's, even when there's a little bit more movement on the screen, like here with the plane, there is no lag whatsoever. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I can. Woo! That was a trick. Let me put the volume to full volume. So, yeah, the speaker is loud, but it doesn't really sound great. So especially when you put it up to full volume, you hear it a little bit flicker around. Yeah, I'd say it's okay. For casual gaming, I wouldn't watch a full movie with that, because I think you get a little bit, you disturb others and you get disturbed by the sound itself, especially when it's getting louder. So let's make a crash here. I said let's make... Boom. Yeah. Okay. I hope you get the point, even with the microphone of my phone here. So nevertheless, performance is really good. Also, when you switch between apps, this is really fast. You can continue the game almost immediately. Jump to the next app without any lag. Let's watch a video here. No matter how many apps there are open, I didn't have to ever the feeling that it gets slow. You know, it's all the time. This felt pretty fast. So I'd say performance on this really is nice. So that's to the performance. So when I say OnePlus 3 or OnePlus 2, we think on Android, of course, and we also think on Android 6.1 and about the Oxygen OS or launcher, which is included here. And the Oxygen really is pretty close to the stock Android, with some nice little neat tricks like the gestures. Like you can draw a circle and the camera starts. You can, what else can you do? Like what I use a lot when I get my phone out of my pocket, draw a V and the flashlight is turned on, draw another V and it's turned off. The buttons here at the top, at the bottom, they are fully customizable. Let me demonstrate this to you. Buttons. For example, the home button, long press starts the search assistant, double tap starts the camera like it does on Samsung. You can have for the recent and the back button, you also can get different actions. For example, when you have a double tap on the recent button, you can say start recents, which wouldn't make that much sense, but you can say turn off the screen. This is pretty useful. You can invert those. It's up. As you can see, this works. The Oxygen OS also comes with the Swift key keyboard included, which is nice because I install it anyway, no matter what. So this is the Oxygen OS. You're probably familiar with it. It didn't get bad. It's still pretty good in the OnePlus 3, and it's a nice addition to the Android here. So final thoughts on the OnePlus 3. Is it still a flagship killer like the other older models were? I'm not that sure. It's around $400 or 400 euros when you buy it, which is a medium price point. There are other phones around which are also quite good. The hardware here, let me be clear, is really good. There is nothing bad. There's nothing wrong on it. But I'd say there isn't a technology beacon in here. And also the design is like, it's a standard smartphone design. It's nothing special anymore. You know, in the past, the back cover was something special. Now with this snap-on covers, it's just like, yeah, you can buy an iPhone and put a cover on it. It's not a design statement anymore. In the past, that was something special for me on the OnePlus 3. Maybe I'm a little bit picky right now. But I'd say phone is great. You definitely can buy it when you want to have an unlocked phone with dual SIM for a fair price with a good display, good camera. So there's nothing wrong, but there is nothing special on it. So please let me know in the comments what you think about the OnePlus 3. Are you getting one? And if so, why? And if not, why not? I'm Mark for Mobile Geeks. Thanks for watching.